Okay, real life sewing, y'all. I really don't like the way I did this, so I am going to pick these stitches and then come down further with this M right here and then go across. So I am going to pick these stitches and come back and show you how I have fixed it. This is real life sewing. This is what happens sometimes when you're trying to personalize something, or just anytime you make errors in your stitches, or you just don't like the way something looks. You can then pick the stitches out. It's not fun to pick stitches on a quilt, but it's going to be worth it too, because I just don't like the way it looks. If you can see the way it looks, I just don't like it. So I'm going to pick these stitches, and I am using the Taylor Seville retractable seam ripper. So I will come back when it's all picked out. Okay, everybody, I decided that I didn't like some other stitches in here, so I even picked out more stitches. So I have brought up my bottom thread, and now I am going to see if I can fix this. So wish me luck, and let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see, is that better? I think I can live with that. Let's see. Let me decide. I have decided that I do not like this, so I am going to make it a little curve right there. So I'm going to pick some more stitches out, and I'll be back. Okay, real life sewing, y'all. I have now picked my stitches 3 or 4 times, and I have finally decided to just quilt it off of camera so that I wouldn't be so nervous or whatever was wrong with me. So I think I've got it to a point where I can live with it, and now we will continue to quilt the quilt. All right, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quilt this square, but I'm not going to touch the pockets so that he can still get inside his pockets. So here we go. I'm going to turn up my speed again because I turned it down when I was trying to correct my stitches. So turn up my speed again. Here we go. All right. I am going to go on the bottom of this pocket so that something around the pocket is quilted, but I'm not going to quilt the actual pocket. So here we go. I will quilt it up here and go up around the pocket and the patch with his name on it. Okay, let's get over here. Ride the edge here and off. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you some of the stitching and how the name actually turned out, in case you couldn't see it good on film. So this is how I did all around the name. Okay, so now we're just going to go to town on the rest of the quilting for the quilt. Whoops, lost my stitches there because I was looking into the camera again just to see what you guys were seeing. and rearrange. Go up here and see what needs to be quilted up this area. Okay. If you notice, I got a little flip-a-choix there. I'm okay with that because in the grand scheme of things, it will not show when I wash this quilt up, and it just won't matter. So I'm not going to worry about it. I spent way too much time correcting that name several times that I did not show on camera. I just wasn't happy with the way that it was turning out. So I fixed it, and now it's at a point where I'm happy with it, because if it wasn't, I would be still picking stitches. And this is real life sewing, y'all.